Welcome to another food adventure with Getting Lost. As you can see from the sign here, we are at Holland Drive Market and Food Centre. And this is a place you should know because there's a lot of good food here. Good food like this, and of course this. So join me at Holland Drive Food Centre and let's explore the food together because the food here is really good. Really, I'm not kidding you. Let's go eat! Like always, how do we get there? First of all, from the Buona Vista MRT station on the Circle line, which is the yellow color line. Once you get out of the gantry, turn right and head towards exit D, D for Denmark. Okay, so you walk along this corridor. Okay, at the end of this corridor, okay, as you can see here, at the end of this corridor, you turn right and you'll see a escalator going up. So you're going to take the escalator up. If we can swerve around these schoolboys, okay, we can take the escalator up all the way up to the top of the escalator, and this is exit D. Okay. So once at the exit, you turn right towards the main road. After that, the road you see in front here, this is the main road. You turn right again, and then you continue walking along this covered walkway. Okay. In front, there's actually a bus stop. You will be actually walking past the bus stop. Okay. If you have a bus coming to this area here, you can actually take the bus here instead. What you're going to do is you're going to continue walking along this pathway. Keep walking until you reach the crossroad in front there, which there is a traffic light there. Okay, so you're going to go all the way up. Okay, we are coming up towards the crossroad here, where the traffic light is. So basically we need to cross the road over here. Okay, there is actually the bus here which is actually blocking our pedestrian crossing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze in between the bus and the car, which is something you shouldn't normally do. Okay, and then we're going to cross the road on over here. Okay, we're going to cross it at the pedestrian crossing. As you can see, this road that we are crossing now is actually called Commonwealth Avenue. Okay, after you cross the road, you turn right and you can keep walking. And there's actually a bridge here. This bridge actually crosses the old Malaysian railway tracks. Okay, but now that the railway has been taken back by the government, so there are no longer tracks here, but the bridge is still here. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep walking, and after a while you should be able to see the Holland Drive Market and Food Centre, which is actually right in front there. Okay, it's actually a two-level food centre. Basically the top level is actually the food center, the bottom level is the market. Okay, which is actually on the right in front of us here. So basically in front of us there's actually a bus stop. Before the bus stop there's actually a flight of stairs going down. You just need to take that flight of stairs down and you will reach the food center, which is over there. The first item is actually from this shop here called homemade Chee Chong Fan. Chee Chong Fan is actually a rice roll where you can actually stuff it with different types of ingredients like char siu, which is barbecue pork, prawn, or different other things, other ingredients. So this shop itself make this Chee Chong Fan or rice roll to order. So when it's freshly made, you cannot really get it wrong. It's actually quite tasty. Only thing is that the sauce itself is more savory than sweet, which is slightly different than other shops that you normally have. Most of them are more sweet than savory, but here it is. And then there's also on top of it, you not only have chili, you also have a preserved vegetable and sesame seed, white sesame seed, a vegetable garnish, which actually goes quite well with the Chee Chong Fan. Overall, not bad. Next stop here is actually Ruji Kitchen. This is actually the main branch. There's another branch actually at Old Airport Road. You can click on the link below, which will bring you to the review of the food at Old Airport Road. But this is the original branch. And further up, there's another one which is called Heng Kway Chap. This one also the same. There's actually another branch at Old Airport Road, which you can click on the same link, which is still below here, and it'll bring you over there so that you can actually have a look at the food there. Have a look at the review of the food. Okay, so just click on the link and the link will take care of you. Okay, next here is New Lucky Claypot Rice. This is a shop here that sells claypot rice. Please be advised that if you do order, there's a minimum wait of at least 10 to 20 minutes because they prepare the food from scratch. And here's the claypot rice itself. Okay, so you have chicken, you have Cheong, which is Chinese sausages, and then we have two types of Cheong. One is the normal one, which is the red one, and also the liver one, which you see, which is more of the brownish liver sausage. Okay, and basically what happens is they cook the rice in this is the oil which I'm pouring onto the rice. So basically you put the clay pot, you put in the raw rice, and then you cook it in the clay pot. And now I'm actually pouring in some dark soy sauce. Okay, so basically the rice itself will start cooking. At a certain stage, you'll put in your raw ingredients of chicken and the sausages, and then you let it cook. And then after that, you put it on, you serve it to your customer. So basically, it's very, you need to know the timing. Okay, because if you time it wrong, the rice will be soggy, or the rice will be burnt. Okay, so you need to time it correctly and serve it to your customer. Okay, as you can see, one of the nice things about eating it is actually you have a textural difference where you have the normal rice and then you have the burnt rice. Okay, and then of course the meat and the sausages. Overall, the rice here is done nicely, but the only issue I have is that there is not enough salted fish. There's only, when I'm eating it, most of the time I just taste the soy sauce, the chicken or the sausage, but rarely do you get a bite of any salted fish. So there's not so fragrant and flavorful. There's one element of the clay pot that's missing. But overall, not too bad clay pot, especially if you like nice firm fluffy rice. Next is the Cheng Heng Kway Chap and Braised duck rice. This is a shop that sells Kway Chap and braised duck. dish itself. I ordered Kway Chap and then with another additional duck serving of duck, and then this is the Kway Chap itself, which is like the rice noodle, thin rice noodle, which they put into the braising sauce that they actually pour the meat inside, which is actually quite flavorful. Okay, basically when you come to this Holland Village Food Centre, you'll notice that people queue up for this store instead of the Blanco Court, whereas if you go to the Old Airport Road, you see there's a long queue for the Blanco Court Kway Chap. Okay, I've eaten both. I feel that the Blanco Court Kway Chap is more generous with their innards because they have large big pieces of innards. Okay, and the taste wise, it's slightly, I mean, both of them are very good, but the Blanco Court one is slightly more intense taste. Okay, but one thing is good here that I think people line up for is actually the braised duck, which they do very well, and it goes and complements the duck very well. So that's why a lot of people queue up for this is because of their braised duck. Overall, very good. Thank you very much for joining me at the Holland Drive Food Centre. This is actually a food centre that has lots and lots of good food, and it's not very well